Hello everyone and welcome to a brand new video. Now this video is going to be a lot more opinion based than a lot of my previous uploads have been, and a lot of my other videos I try not to share my opinions too much, but I decided I wanted to share my point of view of all of the alternative websites that keep coming out of the whole Vidbit future shutdown, because these days it seems like everyone wants to go big with a video sharing website, and when I say everyone, I mean everyone. So before I share my personal opinions about this, let me list off all of the alternative video sharing websites that are either in development or in the planning phase as of currently. We have Flow TV, Base64, Vidleaf is making a comeback, and then finally we have another project called Previd. And then of course before the Base64 thing, we had NeoVid. NeoVid was a big idea that a lot of people were really excited about and was in the works, and of course that shut down before it even became a thing too, just like Zipcast. Of course, with all of these different websites being separate entities, they all have different people leading them. Flow and Flow TV are currently being managed by AM and JP. Base64 is currently being managed by RedExec with a little bit of help from Geeky and AM. Vidleaf is being managed by Plain Old Bread, and Previd is being managed by Alan Buzzy. And then of course before all of these new video sharing sites, we had NeoVid, which was run by RedExec, AM, JP, the original owner of Vidbit, and Voxel. Now here's the thing, I thought this was all fun and games with Flow and Flow TV and Base64, but now with Vidleaf being back into development and Previd being a new project in the works, this begs the question, are all of these video sharing sites really necessary? And the answer is, it's kind of like a mix of yes and no. Let me explain why. I kind of say yes because even though we still have VidMe, there hasn't really been too much of a surge in alternative video sharing websites that resemble classic YouTube ever since Vidbit came around. And I kind of think no, because even though we still have VidMe, there hasn't really been a big surge of alternative video sharing websites that resemble classic YouTube ever since Vidbit came around. It's really kind of a mixed bag, because even though we really do need more alternative video sharing websites like Vidbit that resemble classic YouTube and can prove that they can stick around for a little bit and have a good fan base, I just don't think we're gonna get that. Even though it's the thing that we really need, and I'm kind of glad that so many people are putting in the time and effort to try and get that fan base back and try and get these sites successful again, ultimately I think the time has just passed and they won't ever be successful like they were again. Simply put, because most people have just moved on. Most people realize that you can't really beat YouTube. The closest anyone has got to that so far is VidMe. The sad part is I really do want to have a lot of faith in these video sharing websites. I truly honestly do, and I really want to believe that one of these people can bring alternative video sharing websites that represent the old classic YouTube back. I really sincerely want to believe that one of these people can make the next Vidbit and can make an alternative video sharing website that looks and feels like the classic YouTube, that can build up a really good fan base that makes constantly good videos and proves that it can stick around for a long time. But sadly, I just don't think that's going to happen. Not now, not ever. Because like I said a little bit earlier in the video, most people have just moved on. Most of the people that stuck around on the original Vidbit have seen how many of these sites have come and gone in an instant. Because I mean really, think about how much hype Vidbit Future built up. Think about all of the hype and all of the praise that it got before it even released, and when it finally released, it pretty much got crapped on, and within a month, it was gone. And so most of these people have either done three things. They've either stopped video making altogether, they've decided that they want to upload to YouTube to try and get a proper shot at YouTube, or they've decided to go to VidMe. Because ultimately, I think most of the people that came from these communities realized that sure, they may not blow up ever, but at least they'll know that the site will stick around longer than a month. YouTube isn't ever going to shut down, and I predict that VidMe has at least another 2 years going for it. Love them or hate them, these sites are going nowhere. And I sincerely believe that most of the community has realized this. I, for one, even though I really want one of these people to make another Vidbit, have realized this too. I'm starting to become more active on both VidMe and YouTube. Sure, it may not look like it right now, But I'm coming up with a lot of new ideas for this channel, and over on the G-Man channel, I'm trying to post a video every 2 days. I already have 10 videos ready to be edited and uploaded to the G-Man channel, and I'm currently planning on doing the same thing here. And heck, even some of the people in the community that may not have made videos ever, they still want a site that will stick around for more than a month. As much as I absolutely adored Vidbit, it shut down. There's nothing we can do about it. The site lasted 6 months and then shut down. And most people don't even trust Zipcast anymore. Back during the time that Maclar and a couple other people, who I'm forgetting the names of right now, were in development of Zipcast, people absolutely loved Zipcast. They absolutely loved the ideas that Maclar were putting on the table. And even though Zipcast was not perfect during this time, Maclar and the other 2 developers working for it at the time were truly making the site a better place to upload and watch videos on. But after they left and Lewis came back, it was all downhill from there. And ever since then, no one's really been able to fully trust Zipcast again. And at this stage, I don't think they ever will. But again, as much as I want all of these people's ideas to work and to be successful, I just don't think that will happen. And I really don't want to be a pessimist about this. I really don't want to be that guy that craps on everyone's hopes and dreams. But let's just look at it from a realistic stance for a second. Most of these sites will either fall through during the planning stages and not even release, or the ones that do end up releasing will just stay up for a month and then shut down. Because unlike Vidbit and Zipcast, as much as I really don't want to offend these people and don't want to hurt their feelings, most of these people either don't have the experience to run these sites or don't have the money. Most of these people don't have 2 of the most important things to run a site like this. As much as I want them to work, inevitably, I think they will only fail. Because as much as I want them to work, ultimately I think in the end, all of them will just end up falling through. It's a sad statement, but in my mind, it's the truth. But anyway, that'll be about it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like if you did, subscribe to become a crafting lord. This is Crafting Lord 21, and I'll see you guys in the next video.